Griffith teamed with another whose name holds lasting luster, Mack Sennett. Griffith and Sennett together, a combination with the inventive genius and the astonishing vigor of action to take a simple thing like a broken curtain pole and build it into a three-ring riot before 10 minutes have passed. This film, shot on location in Fort Lee, returns to the screen now for the first time in more than half a century. The negative was lost in 1910, and only in 1963 was a print found in the Library of Congress. In this first slapstick comedy, the pattern of the comic chase, which Mack Sennett was to immortalize, came into being, along with visual gags which are still used today. Here is where it started. The cumulative chase, which builds and builds. A basic premise on which Sennett would later work wonderful variations with his Keystone Cops. From behind curtained windows, residents of Fort Lee, those who weren't in the street, working their heads off as extras for $1 a day, must have wondered what madness had taken their quiet, semi-rural community. D.W. Griffith's wife, Linda Arvidsson, was knocked cold in this scene when she was hit by Sennett's curtain pole while tending a vegetable stand. The difficult thing about a Mack Sennett chase is that to hold interest, it has to keep topping itself. Sennett himself, pole in hand, made sure that this one did. Here is something that looks like a D.W. Griffith touch. The element of suspense as the yowling mob nearly catches the well-meaning object of its anger. And here, for the first time, the purely technical end of motion pictures has turned to comic advantage. Audiences of today are well acquainted with how reverse printing can make the action seem to go backward. But from audiences of 1908, this brought gasps of amazement. Griffith shot this backup scene on the corner of Jane Street and Anderson Avenue, looking north toward Main Street and the Holy Angels Academy. In this kind of film, when the chase is over, the story is over. Griffith and Sennett both knew this, and the classic curtain pole is brought to a swift close with what would later be known in the giant film industry, only now being born, as the surprise ending, the snapper.